Welcome, dear viewers, to Scary Stories for You, where the line between the ordinary and the extraordinary blurs. Join us on a journey into the realms of the unknown, where chilling encounters and bone-chilling tales await. Tonight, the enigmatic story of the Phantom Hitchhiker. Venture with us down a desolate road, where the veil between the living and the departed is paper-thin, and the encounter with a mysterious figure will forever change one person's life. So, dim the lights, gather round, and let the eerie atmosphere take hold. Get ready for an unforgettable journey into the unknown as we delve into the chilling realms of the Phantom Hitchhiker, on Scary Stories for You. It was a moonless night, and I was making my way home after a long day of work. The road was desolate, winding through dense woods that seemed to swallow any trace of civilization. The solitude felt eerie, but I brushed it off as a product of my tired mind. As I drove, the radio hummed with static, and a chill ran down my spine. The air grew heavy, thick with a sense of foreboding. Then, out of the darkness, I saw her, a young woman standing on the side of the road, her thumb outstretched, seeking a ride. My heart went out to her. She looked cold and vulnerable. Against my better judgment, I pulled over to offer her a ride. The moment she climbed into the back seat, an overwhelming feeling of discomfort washed over me. I tried to ignore it, attributing it to the strange aura of the night. "Thank you for stopping," she said softly, her voice laced with an otherworldly quality. "You're welcome," I replied, my grip tightening on the steering wheel. As we drove, I tried to make small talk, but her responses were vague and cryptic. I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off about her, something beyond the unsettling night. I stole glances at her through the rearview mirror, but every time our eyes met, an inexplicable fear shot through me. As we approached a bridge spanning a dark river, she suddenly spoke. "This is my stop." I hesitated, wondering if it was safe to let her out here. But before I could voice my concern, she vanished from the back seat, leaving nothing but a chilling echo in the silence. I slammed on the brakes, my heart pounding in my chest, and peered out the window. There was no sign of her. Shaken and bewildered, I continued my journey home, trying to rationalize what had just happened. Perhaps exhaustion had taken a toll on my mind, playing tricks on me. That's what I told myself, but deep down, I knew something inexplicable had occurred. Days passed, and I couldn't shake the memory of the mysterious hitchhiker. Her ghostly presence lingered in my thoughts, haunting me even during daylight hours. I tried to forget, to focus on my daily routine, but the encounter had left an indelible mark on my psyche. Late one night, as I was driving back from a late meeting, I found myself on the same desolate road. My hands tightened on the wheel, memories of the Phantom Hitchhiker resurfacing. I shook my head, trying to dispel the thoughts, when suddenly, I saw her again, standing at the side of the road. Fear and disbelief surged through me, and I stepped on the gas, hoping to leave the apparition behind. But no matter how fast I drove, she remained by my side, her eyes locked on mine through the mirror. I couldn't escape her. In a desperate attempt to break free from this haunting figure, I changed my route, taking a different road that led me through town. But the moment I thought I had eluded her, she appeared in the back seat once again, her face serene and ethereal. "You can't escape me," she said softly, her voice like a whisper in the wind. Terror consumed me as I drove aimlessly through the night, the Phantom Hitchhiker a constant companion. I wondered if I was losing my sanity, trapped in a nightmare with no end in sight. There had to be a way to stop this, to sever the ties that bound me to her. With trembling hands, I remembered a tale I had once heard, a story of a hitchhiker who sought vengeance on those who had wronged her. The only way to break the curse was to confront her and listen to her story. Summoning every ounce of courage, I pulled over and turned to face the Phantom Hitchhiker. "Who are you?" I asked, my voice barely audible. Her ethereal gaze softened, and she began to tell a tale of tragedy and betrayal, of a life cut short by the careless actions of a driver who had left her to die on that very road. She sought solace in the afterlife. But her restless spirit couldn't find peace until her story was heard. Listening to her tale, I felt a surge of empathy and guilt. The weight of her unfinished business weighed heavily on my heart. As her story came to an end, tears welled up in my eyes. "I'm so sorry," I whispered. A profound sadness enveloping me. In that moment, the Phantom Hitchhiker began to fade, her form dissipating like mist in the night. She looked at me with a faint smile, as if finally finding the closure she had longed for. "Thank you," she said softly before vanishing completely. The road ahead was empty, and the night felt less oppressive. As I drove home, I knew that I had played a part in setting a tormented soul free. The memory of the Phantom Hitchhiker would forever stay with me. A reminder of the consequences of our actions and the power of compassion to heal even the most restless spirits. Thank you for joining us on this spine-chilling adventure into the realm of The Phantom Hitchhiker on Scary Stories for You. We hope you enjoyed this haunting tale based on true events. If you found yourself captivated by this eerie encounter, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more bone-chilling stories. Don't forget to ring the notification bell, so you never miss an update from us. Have you ever experienced something unexplained or encountered the unknown? We'd love to hear your own tales of the supernatural. Share them in the comments below, and let's continue to unravel the mysteries together. Before we part ways, we'd like to extend our gratitude to our incredible community. Your support and engagement make these stories come to life. Until next time, remember that the darkness holds secrets, and sometimes the most haunting tales are found in the whispers of the night. Stay curious, stay brave, and may your nights be filled with stories that thrill and terrify. This is Scary Stories for You, signing off. Good night. And sweet dreams, if you can sleep at all.